testing. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. Yes, it's me. I don't know how well the lip syncing is synced up right now, but yes, I'm live streaming today. Isn't that great? Unfortunately, I won't be able to interact with the chat at all. This is just me, sort of drawing and you know, speaking because I don't know, I haven't done this in a while, and I thought that might be a good idea. I thought I don't know if any of you are familiar with this channel that that I'm mentioning, but tonight is the last night. It was a YouTube channel created by Markiplier, and the whole premise is that it was going to last 1 year, and then at the end of that year, which happens to be tonight, Friday the 13th, it was going to go poof, go bye-bye, disappear forever into the annals of history. And by annals, I mean I don't know. I don't actually know. But yeah, I never made any fan art of it, and while I never really talked about it or did anything because I was going through several hospital visits because I nearly died from a staph infection, I didn't really do anything about it. I responded to one video and that's it. I drew some horrifying photography things where I'd put creatures inside of a photograph that I had, several photographs, and that's all I did. Never made it into their video. Not that I'm bitter or sore or anything. This is a tribute to Glenn Miller in the background, by the way. I'm playing records because, you know, I could play music off of everything else, but my record player is plugged into my computer right now, and I was like, you know what? Let's get some of my weirder records out here. And when I thought weird, I thought Glenn Miller because I don't know why. I just that was the first record that was laying on top of the pile I had. But yeah, this is the channel is. Let's get rid of that. But the channel, yes, the whole point is that it's to emphasize the impermanence of life and to express how we at any moment could die. That's why their main phrase was memento mori, blah blah blah. You know, if you've sat around with them, you understand. And what they did was create a very interesting, thoughtful series of videos that really contemplated the nature of life and death and made dinner with sex toys, among other things. Look, it was the kind of thing that you would probably not want to watch at work. It was the kind of thing that, and I'm sorry that my animated effigy here isn't blinking or anything. I'm you know, I just don't have the energy to move right now. I'm so angry. And when I get angry, I just become stiff, like I don't know, a board, I guess. And I know I'm not drawing anything. I'm just sitting here ranting about Unus Annus. But I figured that I should take the little time I have left on this planet and left to have interact with the channel and you know, rant and rave a little bit instead of actually drawing like I promised I would. Huh. Where? Hold on. I just got to set up something on my stream here. Yeah, there we go. So I am going to be drawing something, but I need to rotate this canvas because you know. Where are you? Yeah, it's this. I don't really know how to use this program. This is. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this doesn't help me at all. I should probably use a thing. Here we go. I should probably use a program that I'm a little bit more familiar with, shouldn't I? But I still need to teach myself how to use it, and how better to teach myself than on a day when I have only the few fleeting moments to create this drawing until I burn it and destroy it so that nobody ever sees it again. I also have no plan for this drawing. This is entirely off the cuff, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Hold on, I gotta flip over the record. Yes, I am flipping over the record, even though you can't tell by looking at me. I have a selection of strange music. Let's just get started then. Let's not beat around the bush, as it were. Starting with the sketch. I should also probably get some photo references of these guys. Yeah, it was a good run. It was a really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching them do amazing and terrifying things on camera. You know. And yeah, I after today I won't be able to go back and watch any of these. I'll just have to live with the fact that they are gone forever. Let's see. But the two people involved is Markiplier. For those of you moms and dads out there, Markiplier is the thing that some of your children probably won't shut up about, and the rest of your children probably would say, I don't watch. That's the thing that only that the sheep watch, that everybody on YouTube watches. I'm a smart and thoughtful child, and I only watch PewDiePie. I honestly don't know what young people are doing. I've always been out of touch with reality and humanity. I need a better picture of these guys. So Ethan and Mark, or Unus and Annus, as they like to be called. Why am I doing this? Well, because I liked this channel enough to, do something related to it. It was fun, and I thought it would be good enough to do something related to it. Those are two very different size heads. All right, let's see. Let's just. I'm sure there's probably rulers in this situation, but I just don't have the patience to learn any of that. No, maybe grid would be good. View. Look at that. There we go. So they're both. I had an idea for this, and I'm not sure if I want to go this direction with it. Maybe it was better as a goddamn portrait. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about this situation. Come on, there we go. All right, so we're gonna rotate the canvas one more time. There we go. All right. And I mean, it doesn't need to be super accurate. It just needs to be. It just needs to be good, because I'm gonna draw them both kind of in silhouettes anyway. Let's see. I'm just going to draw them both on the same thing. And Markiplier has a thicker neck, I'm assuming. There he is. Yep, he has a very thick neck. He has like a what's that guy's name? Black Flag lead singer. He has the thickest neck you've ever seen. Whatever. Okay. So he has a longer face. He also has smaller eyes. And sort of big chin. Henry Rollins. Yeah, he has a Henry Rollins neck. And let's see. Yes, I know I'm drawing them friendly right now. Now, how does he look right now? Because his hair has gotten longer, as all of our hairs has. As all of our hairs has been going. Yeah, this is pretty much the boring part of the art process, when I'm just like just trying to suss out what I want. Let's see. I think I want more of their torso in the whole situation. No, I did want that to be smaller. No, I shouldn't take it out on the computer program. All right. Let's see. So. Okay, there we go. We're getting the. Now we're cooking with grease. Wish I had a better picture of. There we go. There we go. Now, I will say that if you're watching me at this point, you might as well go straight to the actual live stream. I put the link to their final live stream in the description. I just wanted to do something fun and related to the whole situation. So let's see. And yeah, there we go. And then this guy has like a little. There we go. And his eyes are a little bit bigger. His nose a little bit. All right, yeah. So, and he has that. What does he have? What kind of hair does he have going on? He's got the sideburns and the short hair. You can actually see his ears. And he has a chin. It's just smaller. And his eyebrows go a little bit out. There we go. All right, I think I got the basic idea of what I wanted to do. Isn't that great? Now where do I go from here? Well, if I go by my original idea, I can. Here we go. Layers. And let's duplicate that layer. I feel. Yeah, that's no, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And the other one. Go over here. There we go. And I think I'll do it like that. I'll make Markipliers. shoulders a little bit bigger. Okay, so he has the white suit and he has the black suit. Giving him darker facial features, giving him lighter facial features, so that they contrast well against their suits and their backgrounds. All right. So now, do I want them both to be in silhouette, or do I want them? Do I want them to have? What do I want them to have? What is it that they're going to do? First things first. Let's merge these together. And let's do a new layer. There we go. All right, so how am I going to do this guy? I think I'm going to do some details. And I think what I'm going to do. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to make them both horrifying. There we go. There we go. I was wondering, where did my pencil go? Just disappeared. I think the clothes they're wearing are going to be a lot more solid. Actually, I prefer that. There you go. There we go. That's something. Just as a reminder, this is the only time you'll ever be able to see this, whatever I'm doing. So, just if you are here enjoying the live stream, get your fill. And hope you're enjoying it. on. Where? Hear a siren outside. Hold on, let me. Hold on, I'll be right back. The record stopped playing. I forgot. All right, yeah, no, I almost forgot about this record. And all right, so what I'm going to be playing right now is something that I thought I would never say in 1,000 years, but it's William Shatner covering the Cramps, specifically Garbage Man. Is the record playing? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh. Yeah, this is a little faster record. Yeah. All right, let's see. Where is... Here we go, paintbrush. Yeah, I do. I think I do. Well, I don't think I'm going to. Isn't this relaxing? Nope. That's not what I wanted. I hope so. And I'm kind of beginning to see the limitations of this art program I've been using. It's not very smooth. I do. I thought I did, but maybe I Maybe I don't really. Can you stop asking me that? You're making me uncomfortable. All right, I'm actually going to change the record because that's the only song on this whole record. Well, actually, no. Technically, there is two songs, but the rest of the recording is just William Shatner singing that same song, but without backing tracks, and it's just kind of ridiculous. That's the word. So, but yeah, no, this is beginning to look like something. Will I get it done before their stream so I can watch the end of it? Let's see. Hold on, I'm going to switch out the record again. All right, I decided to pull out my Silent Hill record. I needed something a little bit more instrumental right now because um, I wanted to not be too distracted by music as much as I enjoy music. As most people do. I hope so. I feel like a lot of people, like, if there's anybody out there that legit believes they don't like music, I think they just probably haven't found the music for them. And if they don't like the concept of music, if like the whole idea of music makes you angry, then what's wrong with you? But also how very sad. But yeah, it's so. I guess I should probably talk a little bit about the Unus Annus channel, because since I'm doing the artwork and right now that I'm doing, and since I don't really do a lot of fan art, what about this strange little thing got me to the point where it's like, you know what? I need to draw something. Well, I guess it was the concept behind it. I mean, I've always liked the idea of art that kind of transcended the conceptual side of things. That like a lot of people consider performance art like that to be kind of gimmicky, and it is, but art can be gimmicky, and I think like sometimes the novel idea of what art can and can't be can be a part of the whole process of like the enjoyment. But I really the impermanence aspect of it is something that I thought was rather intriguing. And it's like we're committed to deleting this thing at the end of the year because we wanted the experience of it to be limited by that. And as silly and as kind of as I'm sure a lot of people don't really take YouTube channels in general seriously, even those who enjoy watching them. I think that kind of commitment sort of elevated this whole thing to. I mean, I don't. I say elevated like, oh, the medium itself is not something worth paying attention to. But what I mean by that is that it made it. It gave it something that beyond what a lot of people do on YouTube, which is just to create entertainment or edutainment in some cases. Like I like watching a lot of entertaining educational content on YouTube myself personally. But this was like a thing where like the purpose wasn't just the content; it was also the way the content was presented, like as insane and stupid as some of the videos got. There was the always impending nature that it was going to end, and we stand at the threshold of that ending right now. I'm glad I changed the music. This would have been very hard to do over the voice of. It'd be hard to be at all, have my existential crisis over the voice of William Shatner. Although maybe that's the best time to have an existential crisis, is aided by the spoken word talents of the late. No, he's still alive. I don't want to say late great. He's still alive, right? I don't think my heart would be able to take another loss right now. And I'm about to mourn the loss of this channel too. Isn't that great? Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that it changed the context of the death of the channel changed the nature of the content in general. And I think that is something interesting. I think that's that was a really interesting way to go about doing this whole process. It was to make it so that it was going to end. Because we all have to deal with endings of a lot of things, relationships, the loss of loved ones that are close to us, people that we watch on TV and who pass away that way. I mean, a lot of people scoff at like, oh, you were affected by the death of a celebrity. How dumb you are. But it's like, they're the things that they did affected us, and it's a reminder that it's not there is nobody that is above anything, that even the people that we idolize can die and pass away. And I think actually a really good example of that was from the Sandman comic. There was one thing that I would never forget from the Sandman comic, and that was this one story. It was a strip, not a strip, but it was the character was a former god, and he spent his many thousands of years after being a god just living a regular, normal, human-esque life. But he was worshipped by many, and did a lot of things, and he died by a bunch of rafters falling on him at a construction site. Like a cable snapped, and he died. So death came to him, and she was about to take him away, and he was shocked because he's lived for so long at this point. He was shocked by the fact that he went away in such a manner. And but he thought to himself, like, well, I had a pretty interesting life. I was a god at some point, and even beyond that, um, I lived a normal human life. I got the best of both worlds. I got to be both an immortal god, that the kind of life that mortals can only dream about, but on top of that, I got to experience their life as they experience it. I think that I did pretty good for myself, and Death, one of the main characters of the book, responded to him as like, "Well, you got the same thing as everybody else. You got a lifetime." And I always thought that was always one of my favorite lines of any piece of media. Um, this is turning out interesting. Hey, I'm not even sure if anybody's watching this stream. I haven't been paying attention to the YouTube video. Is there anybody out there watching? No? Nobody's watching. I'm all alone. Well, the point is I don't really know. I don't really know what the point is. I don't know the point in anything. I just know that at the end of the day, that's just the end of it. So I don't really care if nobody hears this, I guess, or nobody ends up seeing this. I guess on some level I do, because I started the stream and I put it out there. But yeah. Anyway. So that's where I'm at with everything, I guess. I'm I just gotta say that I'm glad that I got an Ethernet cable so that I could actually plug this thing in. All right, now that I've gotten sort of the base of this that I want. All right, let's start inking this. Let's start doing this for real now. Okay. And let's give this. Where's the paint bucket tool? There we go. All right. There we go. Good enough. Let's start with no, that's not what I wanted. Let's start with Ethan. Let's start with the good boy Ethan. There we go. Look at that. Got a hole for an eye. Yeah, I decided to switch to Silent Hill music because it's not as distracting as William Shatner singing, covering the Cramps. There we go. You know, I really got to say, one of the other things that I always think about, and since we're on the subject of destroying your children, I always thought that it was interesting that there's a lot of art out there that was destroyed by their respective artists. Like, I know one of my favorite artists was rather notorious for that, and I gotta admit that I've felt that same desire before, because I get angry, and as a result, I've thought about destroying my artwork, and it just makes me think like I wonder how much artwork out there was destroyed because the artists themselves just didn't want anybody else to see it, or themselves decided that it was just something that they wanted to get rid of, or whatever the reason is that they wanted to get rid of the situation. Let's see. There we go. So I do like this program. I'm finally trying to teach myself a little bit more about this Clip Studio Pro situation. And because I want to do more comic book kind of stuff, and this is definitely suited for that kind of work. And it's also good for just more illustration kind of stuff, and which is something else I want to do more of. Let's see. Apparently this can fill in a way so that it doesn't go past gaps, but I don't really know how to set that up, so I'm just gonna do it the way I've always done it. there's a fly. I hate how flies always like try to fly directly into your mouth, like especially when you're talking. It's like I'm talking right now, fly. Please don't fly into my open mouth. That's the last thing that I want. All right, there we go. See, that's not too hard. At least I don't have to worry about the fly going into my ears. You know, since I got headphones on. I guess it's time to flip over this record, though. There we go. Not sure what else I'm going to be playing later on. I might play some Wall of Voodoo. I have a punk band that I like called Los Illegals. I got the record because I can't find a recording of their music anywhere, so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get the record and then make it so I can play their music on other devices. Let's see. I don't know who's watching this or if anybody's watching it, but I hope that this is entertaining in some way. And if it's not entertaining, I hope watching the art process come into life is interesting. I don't know. And if not, I don't know. Maybe the soothing sound of my voice is enough to get you falling asleep. Which, if that's the case, please don't be driving while listening to this, because you know, that's the last thing I want. Is I want blood on my hands. I guess somebody was driving. Unus Annus. I bet you're wondering. Well, nobody's listening right now, but I guess if somebody was listening, I wonder if they were wondering about what the hell Unus Annus is. And I know I explained that earlier, but you know, it's you might not be the same person that heard it before, and I'm not even sure if anybody was listening at that point. So you might be wondering, what the hell is this Unus Annus thing that Nick is going on about? And I'm so glad you asked. It's a channel that is going to be deleted this evening, exactly 1 year after the channel's inception, which is why it's called Unus Annus, Latin for 1 year. You get the picture. So why are they doing this? Because they just wanted to do it, and they essentially just make videos, kind of whatever they want. And it was I don't know. I guess the idea is like, let's make a YouTube channel as if we were going to die in 1 year, and it definitely got a lot of attention. I think Unus Annus After Party is #1 trending right now, and yeah, it's is a rather crazy, interesting thing. If any of you decide to watch any of their videos right now, I'd say a lot of it is there. There is a lot of really strange things to be certain, and you know that's by design. But I think that it's a lot of it is worth watching. I like this record. You know, I have so few opportunities to like play like records because it's kind of a hassle, but it also is just kind of nice to pull them out, you know. So now that I've explained, you know, YouTube channel with really strange things going on. I bet you're wondering, you know, what the whole existential crisis thing is about. Well, I'm always having an existential crisis in some way, shape, or form, but the whole purpose of this channel is that it's being deleted this evening, and as a result, not this channel. This is just my art channel, but the one I'm doing art of right now is being deleted. I believe by midnight tonight, and the whole purpose of the channel is, as I've explained already, is that impermanence of life, all that kind of stuff. And I'm all for existential symbolism of that nature. You know, I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. You know. And it also, helps that they were talking about the impermanence of life and everything. Let's see how we're making progress here. We're definitely getting somewhere. I highly recommend that if you haven't seen any of their stuff, you can go over to their live stream right now. Just go onto YouTube channel and Unus Annus, and watch their live stream. You know, why are you here watching my live stream when you can be watching the actual live stream? The link is in the description and all that good stuff. So, I had other points that I was going to make about this whole crazy channel thing that they got going. Let's see. Definitely getting somewhere. Let's start on our good friend Markiplier over here. No, that's not what I wanted. Pen. I don't think I'm gonna do his whole thing as just a shadow situation. I'm gonna have details. So he had like a longer face. He also has a very pronounced like jawline and chin. Ah, listen to that. There we go. Let's see. Pen. Have a very clean suit. Gonna have that white tuxedo going on there. There we go. Yes, a lot of little details in there. Let's make the clock really relevant here. All right. It's also my first time really getting a good test drive out of my new tablet too, because this is it's not a Cintiq, it's the Wacom 1, which is their, it's like their Cintiq Lite. It is to the Cintiq what the I guess what the Bamboo was to the Intuos, but now the Intuos is like, super stripped down, so I don't even know. I don't know what their hierarchy of tablets are anymore at this point. There we go. One of the things that I think one of the reasons why I've always appreciated kind of the more novel kind of things in art is that one of my favorite art movements I think was Dada, and there's the whole found art kind of thing, and just sort of the trolly nature of Dada was always something that I appreciated, but it was also like strips down the guise of art to the point where it's like it lacked relevance, and I don't want to go to say that it pointed out the fact that the emperor had no clothes, because that's the quote that I hear all the time when it's in criticizing modern art in general, including Dada, but like the emperor was fine art in general, and I get it. I get why art had the prestige, but it made it so that art could be something different than just photography, and more than just that, it was also allowed art to do other things and I really think that it allowed for not just other forums and mediums, but other ideas of art to come forward. I feel like in order for art to progress, there needs to be some sort of shake up along the way. There needs to be something to tear down conventions, blah blah blah. The same stuff that I'm sure you've heard before. So this Unus Annus channel was definitely I think a worthy shakeup. I think it made it so that it can be something greater than the sum of its parts. As dumb as that sounds, and as dumb as it may sound to attribute to a channel that literally made salad with sex toys and covered their friends in paraffin wax and did extreme neti pot challenges and ate a big spoonful of pumpkin spice. So it's like there was I think it was the contrast of all of that with the sort of impending death motif and the the people behind it, people known best for the fact that they do let's plays of all things. They turned not that I'm knocking let's plays. Let's be clear about that. I have nothing against let's players, especially since I watch them myself. I've done my own let's plays just because why not? It makes you feel a little less alone in the world to know that somebody's watching, as creepy as that sounds. But I think at this point a lot of us crave any kind of contact, to the point where even inviting strangers to watch us play video games is better than nothing. I'm liking how this is turning out. It's definitely getting there. Getting to an interesting point. Let's go back to our good the good boy Ethan. I think that's what I'm going to refer to him from now on. And before I do that, I'm going to switch over the record again. One moment, please. Wait, I gotta disappear for a sec. Hold on. Now I'm a ghost. All right. I found my Lead Belly record. I'm going to play that. Yep. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Wait, no, the music should be synced up because they're both coming out of the same source. I forgot because I have to delay the audio a little bit in order to sync up with the animation here. But I forgot that the music that I'm playing and my microphone should be synced up. There we go. And this will be the only place you'll ever get to see this, unless you know me personally. I'm not going to be selling this artwork anywhere. Thank you, Lead Belly. I can't remember where I found this record. I think I found this somewhere in Hollywood, actually. I think this was actually a record store near some high hoity-toity restaurant. But Lead Belly has been one of my favorite blues musicians for a long time. Let's see. You know, I've noticed that there's been one viewer, I think, this entire time. So whoever you are out there, I thank you. And just curious as to what's going on in the stream. Now they're talking about tattoos. If you do get bored of my live stream, whoever you are, singular person, the only person who will ever get to see this artwork, you can always go over to the Unus Annus live stream. They're doing their farewell right this moment as we speak, and yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. No smudging. Don't want any smudging artwork here. Let's see. You know, there's so many choices that they made in this thing. Like to start it off with the crazy, creepy, two guys in a suit behind a spirally thing. What led to a lot of those design decisions? Because like the presentation of this channel versus the channel itself is it's almost a running gag at this point. That is not a very straight line. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I can just rotate it. That way I can use the arch of my wrist to create a better line. There we go. You see, because when you draw with your whole arm, not just your wrist. Yes, that is a pro tip from me, Jonesy, to you. Let's see, this doesn't need to be super detailed right now. And let's start where we left off in the music. Let's see. There we go. Definitely getting there. I hope this isn't going to crash. Okay. Hold on, I'm having complications here. So, I never said that I wouldn't save the artwork for myself. I just said I wasn't going to share it. Let's see, how does this look without? Here we go. Sorry for the thumping sound. That's just the sound of my mouse makes when I tap it, because it was on an angle of something. Well, let's clean up some of these lines here. I mean, I know this is going to be the end of this artwork anyway, but it doesn't mean I have to be sloppy about it. Let's fill in the darks there. There we go. It's full of holes. Let's see. There we go. Add a little bit of shine to that teeth. A little bit of shine. Oh boy, that's unpleasant. That's just what I wanted. Let's see. Well, I need There we go. I hope everybody else out there likes Lead Belly. Because we're going to be hearing a lot more from him before the end of the night is through. Let's see. The nice thing about working with like solid blacks and solid whites is that you can just kind of, you don't have to be super accurate with a lot of things. You can have a lot of overlapping. All right. So, I don't know. I think the Reddit's going away after this, right? The subreddit for Unus Annus. So I think I think I will post this there, and that'll be the only place that it goes. I think after this song, I think I'm gonna go back to Silent Hill again. All right, let's see. Where is the halfway point in this? Coming for the carry me home. All right, I'm just gonna eyeball it because this artwork is gonna disappear after this anyway. There we go. subtool. There we go. All right. Yes, you lucky viewer who's sitting in right now, you are going to be one of the few people who will see this piece of artwork in any form. And if you're somebody that I know personally, then chances are I'll just show it to you if you ask. But the whole point of I'm not saving this live stream anywhere, and I'm not posting this artwork anywhere where it'll be permanent. It'll be on my I guess I can post it on my story, and then you'll have to live with just watching it there. You know, I'm actually pretty happy with these, how they're turning out. Let's get a better look. There we go. You know, it's almost a shame that it'll be gone after this evening. Maybe I should stop the clock. Nah, I don't have that kind of power. Unless. What is that from anyway? The whole unless thing. But yeah. Maybe I'm just too old or something. I feel like I gotta post progress of this in the Unus Annus thing. I mean, the fact that I'm doing this means that I can't watch live stream. As the irony. But yeah. I guess that's part of the whole thing, is that you have to make those decisions. All right. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just sharing this with people. I'll get the music back on in a sec. I just want to share this with as many human beings as possible. Yes, so riveting to hear the sounds of typing as I you know say things. Mm-hmm. All right. No, I don't want to do that. So let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah. I'm gonna step away for a moment. I gotta get the next record. All right, hold on. 1 second. Yes. So wow. What record am I gonna be playing now? As much as I enjoy Lead Belly, I think I'm gonna go back to the Silent Hill soundtrack. It's just easy to work to. It's quiet. It's calm. And yeah, all those good things. Most importantly, it's long, so I don't have to get up every few minutes to change the song, as is the case for a lot of my punk records, because there is sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something, and now I'm here just talking to an empty void. There we go. Aha. So this is it's actually progressing pretty quickly. So I think I got the facial features that I want of both of them. Markiplier, I think, needs a few more strands of extra wispy hair. Let's use a lighter. There we go. I just want him to look like his hair is all well, like that. Just like that. No. I'm gonna leave his mouth like that. Just like so. I post images to here? Tablet, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see. All right, there we go. That's a better way to approach it. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Now that I'm done with all the boring stuff that I've been doing, I guess I can continue making this artwork. So, how am I going to continue with this? Because I do have to continue. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm going to. See, I'm going to add some details to Mark's suit here. And add some depth, some shading. Not too much, because I want it to be like a very stark white suit. Now I want the hatching to go a different direction. There we go. I know I was talking about Unus Annus earlier, and my thoughts and feelings of which I have many. I mean, I appreciate the medium that is YouTube, and if there's one thing that I like seeing weird and interesting ideas developed with mediums such as video games, comic books, and in this case YouTube videos. Turning it into something else entirely. I know there are other channels that do that, and that Unus Annus is at best strange. Not saying that content necessarily has to be important or interesting, and not saying that Unus Annus is not those things. More that the kind of content that they created was the kind of thing that you kind of typically associate with the more commercial aspects of YouTube, I guess. Following algorithm trends, but it was almost a parody of that too, in a lot of senses. Like it didn't really take all that stuff like seriously, and I think that's what I like about this channel. I like the self-awareness that it has. I like the. I mean, any kind of weird, strange thing, especially if it's like. I mean, it had kind of a Tim and Eric vibe to it, or Eric Andre vibe. Not quite that far, which it's kind of, for, I'm sure a lot of people are thinking it's hard to imagine things that are crazier than that, but I would say Eric Andre's show falls in that category, but I think that this was an interesting direction, and to have the quote-unquote gimmick of it disappearing in a year, I think is interesting. Whenever I think of stuff like this, I not to go back to Dada, but pataphysics was like learning about that, and Alfred Jouret, and sort of how that was the predecessor of like the concept of Dada was heavily influential, because I think there's definitely a level of absurdism in Unus Annus. There's that feeling that it's there, like it's sort of like, it's not necessarily laughing in the face of subjects such as death, but it's sort of acknowledging that that the importance and the meaning of things. Actually, no. Let's talk about that, because I know they've brought up not Markiplier, because he's on the channel. MatPat and his game theory. I know he gets a lot of flack for over analyzing games, but like that's I think that sort of dynamic talks about how the interaction between audience member and the creator of the artwork, because there's always going to be the intention of the creator, but then there's going to be the meaning that the person watching, the people looking at the artwork will have. And I think that's interesting, because it shows that even when something is created with meaning, that nothing has any intrinsic meaning in it. Even when we create something with the intent to have it mean something. Because the meaning will always be up to the person looking at it. Meaning does not exist without a human observer. It's the whole idea of like, if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? It's like, yes, the sound reverberates through the air, but then you have to think about, well, is the definition of a sound like the sound wave itself, or is it specific to somebody experiencing the sound? Like, if the person is not there to experience the sound, is it still considered a sound anymore? So that's how I think that's one of the things that I think about in relation to art, is that the meaning that the artist has in it. There's always this idea of, like, art has no meaning, and you know, the artist doesn't have any control over the meaning, which is true. But there's also the idea that the person that created something did have some kind of intention to it. And especially nowadays, it's more obvious than ever that while art can be separated from the artist, a lot of times the presence of the artist and the things that the artist says and believes can provide unintended context. And is it right to ignore that context? And if it is, or does it even matter? Can you even describe it as being right and wrong to ignore said context? I had this debate with myself, because I grew up with, like, Nickelodeon cartoons, and one of my favorite cartoons was Ren and Stimpy. And if you yourself are a fan of Ren and Stimpy, there was some allegations towards the creator of Ren and Stimpy. And let me just be clear, Ren and Stimpy was created by more than just John Kay. John Kay was not the exclusive creator in that arrangement, as much as I'm sure he would argue otherwise. And but that context adds a sort of greasy layer of unpleasantness to Ren and Stimpy that didn't exist there before. And would I be? I think, like, at the end of the day, it's not wrong to condemn a person's artwork for the actions of its creator, because at the end of the day, the creator shouldn't be doing like that. We all should be better people. We're all human beings. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't at least strive to be better human beings, So if you don't want your legacy to be tainted by your actions, then don't do shitty things, And if somebody else has a problem with the actions of somebody and doesn't want to patronize that person, then yeah, it's I think that's perfectly fair. But beyond even that conversation, beyond the conversation of can you separate the artist, the art from the artist, there's a whole other conversation of like is it important to understand the context of the artist? And I've heard really compelling arguments for both sides, and I would like to say that at the end of the day, whether or not the artist's message, as it were, is relevant to the viewer is up to the viewer. Because at the end of I've been saying at the end of the day, it's almost the end of the day, and when the end of the day comes, this channel is going to be gone, and that's going to be it. So anyway, I digress. How your art is interpreted is not up to you. It's up to people like MatPat, who in some cases may endlessly critique or pull apart your baby in order to find meaning that may have not existed there in the first place. Because or that may have been there and planned there and planted there for people like him to find. The lore, as it were. The lore of Unus Annus. But I think that lore is fine, and I think it's good that people find that meaning, and I think that if the lore exists outside of it, then great. There's an argument for and against the desire to find meaning that was intended there, and to find extra meaning, and there's good and bad arguments. I don't think that there's a definitive answer as to whether or not that is a positive or negative thing. I think there are definitely situations where it goes overboard, but there are also situations where people finding their own stories in somebody else's property and somebody else's art is a good thing, and is in a lot of cases a really good thing, because that's new riffs on old ideas is where we get new ideas. You know. There we go. That's what that did. Yeah, that's reminiscent of the wax video. Ah, yes, one of my favorites, where they get encased in wax and Markiplier practically chokes on the stuff, on paraffin wax, which is good for your circulation, apparently. Hold on, I'm just flipping over the record. There was a hole here. It is gone now. Yes, that's what the channel will be. That's what it says on the back of this record. It's Silent Hill 2, the soundtrack, on vinyl. There we go. You know what the weird thing about this is that if any sound comes through my microphone, the lips on my little avatar, the head would be bobbing too, but since I'm getting up and around, the bobbing of the head is reliant on my movements and the things that I am actually doing. So if I allow that to happen, my head will float off my body. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can provide an example. Because I can be slightly more lifelike if I, do this, and like now my head is moving around. But if I want to go change the record, yes. The other thing is that the other thing is that when I blink, my little guy here blinks too, and if I turn the camera control off, my face will just never blink, and that's probably somewhat unnerving. But I mean, there have been situations where I would not blink for long periods of time, and not for any particular reason. Let's see. So now the next question here: do I do this? Hold on. Do I do this? And leave it at that, or do I still keep the grayness in there and start adding highlights? That is the question, isn't it? I could leave it up to you guys, but I don't think nobody said anything during this live stream. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, this live stream is definitely going. Yeah. Anyway. I think that is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna add a half tone. And I think with that half tone, hold on, I'm looking through my tone materials here and seeing what kind of strange patterns they got going. Let's see. Patterns, clothing patterns, Japanese clothing patterns, other. Oh, I can download additional materials. Isn't that neat? Let's see. How about I add bunnies? No. No bunnies. As much as I enjoy a good bunny, just like the next guy, but you know. Let's see. Background. Texture. Let's see. Mortar, dappled cloud, marble. Let's see. Just looking through my library of strange materials. You know, I am going to look for materials. You know, I'm not going to waste too much time on finding materials. Forest. How about trees? No. There's trees, thunder, sky. Okay, just download the asset. That's all I'm asking. Yes, I want to delete the asset. All right. There we go. All right. maybe basic dot or... Here we go. There we go. No. I want like big dots. There we go. Maybe I don't want big dots. Maybe I want little. There we go. All right. So it's been a long stream. All right, now that I have figured that out, let's see. All right. Okay. All right. All right, I think I fixed it. Seems to be working again. Yeah, just I think when I tried to go back to regular something, it just stopped working. Now let's see. There we go. So I guess I need to use the eraser. Let's see. All right, okay, I think I figured this out. So I need to use the eraser in order to do that thing. There we go. Let's see. The streaming seems to keep cutting out. I don't know why that happens. It's frustrating because like it starts out really good, and then it dips off to nothing. Let's see. Where's my other silent record? It's underneath the Lead Belly record. Oh yeah, that was the whole thing. My head separating from my body. Seems I couldn't prevented that. There we go. Now my head is permanently affixed to my neck. And the only thing that'll keep moving are my gross, flappy lips. I'm going to keep it onto the Silent Hill music because it's easy. All right. Now let's go back to the. No, I don't want it to be that thick. There we go. That's precisely how thick I want those lines. You know, I'm not going to shut up about this. I think I would like to watch Markiplier play Silent Hill 2. And I know he's all about the new games and he doesn't want to do games that aren't trending. But he's also... I mean, we just had a whole existential crisis situation adventure that we just went through that's ending this evening. And what better way to keep the existential crisis train moving than with Silent Hill. So yes, Markiplier, I'm going to be one of those people that will be begging you, demanding, as if you owe me something, that you play some goddamn Silent Hill 2. I'm also one of those people that is going to be yelling at Konami to release the Snyder cut of Silent Hills because at this point, Konami owes me an apology, me personally. I mean, if anybody has seen my art, it's no secret that one of my main influences is Silent Hill. Yes, I admit it. My horrifying art that ventures into the deepest depths of my psyche and depression. One of the main influences is a Vidya game. So, there's that. That's my confession of the evening. But I mean, nobody's going to be seeing this. Let's see. Scribbles. There we go. We got Ethan over here now. I gotta add some highlights to him. Gonna make him. Let's see. Super pale. There we go. There we go. Now that just adds a new depth of creepy. I'm not saying Ethan is inherently creepy. Just that my fan art of him and Markiplier are creepy, which is it's hard for me to draw things in a non-creepy way. Even when things that I draw are not creepy, there's like a air of menace about them. There we go. That adds just something. It adds just a little bit of something. It gives it that oomph that it needed. Let's clean that up a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, let's give him a clean slate. And let's bump up the highlights on those teeth. Because he's got those pearly blacks on his teeth. And that's all right. So I think I fixed it. I keep on saying that I think I fixed it, and then a few minutes later it just goes straight back to shit. And then we're right back where we started. There we go. Let's see. And I don't want Mark's suit to be gray, so let's. There we go. Look at that. It's beginning to take shape. Blast your eyeballs back into the right shape. There we go. It's looking like something. Oh, look, there's all this other part of the drawing that I forgot. It still says excellent connection. It's like I feel like I'll look up again and they'll be like, "Oh, we're dying. The stream is dying again." And I guess that the stream is not important because, like, you know, I'm not trying to overshadow the stream of the you know, the content that I'm doing art of right now, because you know I'm not that kind of moron to think that I would have that kind of influence on any human being whatsoever, or any circumstances. What was I saying? But you know, you just want technology to work. You know, I mean, I get the frustration that a lot of, you know, people have with technology. It's like it's great, and because I'm really good at making technology work for the most part, but there are just times where it's like I don't want to have to go through all that stuff to make it worth. I sometimes I just want it to work like the way it's supposed to out of the box. I don't want to have to, like, you know, do algebra in order to get something to work and learn how to code. I just want to be able to plug my computer in, maybe download some software, and just go to town. You know. Unfortunately, it's rarely that easy. I think I'm approaching doneness here. There we go. Yeah, I'm nearing the end of the road here. And I know that Unus Annus has about 2 hours left. So let's see here. What was the other thing I want to do? I want to let's mess up that line a little bit. I want to mess up that line. No, that's not what I need. I do need to fill in that. Let's add that. Nope. There we go. Nope. Close, but no cigar. There we go. That is what I need to do. I just want that line to not be so clean. I want it to be vertical, though, perfectly. I just don't want it to be as clean. I want it to have a little bit of grit to it. There we go. I think that achieves that goal nicely. Let's see what kind of font we're dealing with here. Alright, does this also... Alright, look at that. I think it may even get my Adobe fonts in there. Wouldn't that be nice? Isn't the Unus yeah, I think the Unus Annus logo is copperplate, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't think this has like clipping masks, right? But I can do that. So. Text tool, there we go. Now. And let's do that. And let's. Where are my selection tools? Oh, come on, I thought I don't want the lasso tool. I want rectangle. There we go. There we go. And let's do a fill. Oh, don't have me do it like that. Okay, fine. Yeah, I what else can I do to this thing? Oh, I can. What is their logo? I forget. I guess I can add the logo as a drawing. A drawing. Let's see. Deselect. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Let's see. Let's see. All right. All right. An hourglass should have a thinner waist. Because otherwise it lets the sand through too fast. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. All right, come on. Oh. Is it really that simple? Really that simple? There we go. There we go. Yeah, they're going through they're all their art right now, actually, that people have made. And needless to say, I am late to the game since there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. go. There we go. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. Let's see. All right. All right. Well, I think that's it. Well, it is done. It is done. All right, so that concludes this stream. This is the end. So I'm gonna post this. In places. And yeah, it'll be from there. It'll be. I don't know. It'll be seen by people. Yeah. So if you liked this, then yeah, it'll be. I think it turned out good. I think I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I wish I had more time, but you know, I dragged my feet, and here we are. It is the end. It is the end. About an hour and a half. The channel will be deleted. And nobody will ever be able to see it ever again. But that's how it goes, right? That's the that is the nature of existence, you know. But yeah, it's it is what it is. So I guess pretty soon I'm gonna be posting this. Here we go. Um. So I don't know. I think at this point, that's all I'm going to do. Uh, I'm just going to post the artwork in on the Unus on a subreddit, and you can see it here. But I think that's going to be it. So enjoy the rest of this, I guess. Um, I'm gonna be playing my Silent Hill record for a little bit longer. But yeah. Anyway, hope you have a good evening.
Don't seconds their last trip, and one false move will give it all away. Just one false move will give it all away. fiery ring. I was bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames got higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Ours beat. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild.